Do you guys know what kind of lighting that Noah used to light the Ark, Noah's Ark?
No.
Floodlights. Damn.
Solid.
Don't rub your face like that, dog. Not like that. Doesn't. If that caused you anguish, that's on you. That was mildly funny. Not even gonna say it was the best. Should not cause you to rub your temples like that. Like you've had the longest day.
I have.
No,
I didn't leave work until 2:30.
Well, that's the dentist's favorite time of day.
2:30. Good one. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Second Office. I'm your host, Alec George, with Doc and Brandon.
Whoa.
Howdy.
We got some stuff to cover. Namely, first round NFL playoffs. They're behind us. We had some great games. Some unfortunate games that we'll get into in a minute. First, though, where's my slider? Where's my slidey? Yep. Let's fade her. Let's fade her out. I always forget I can fade, and it's really cool. You guys, how's the week? Doc, fun news out of your household. You got yourself a new pupper.
Yeah, it's been an eventful week. I don't even remember. I feel like Saturday was such a long day, and I don't know why.
You got a dog.
But well, no, that didn't happen until Sunday, so I'm really confused on why Saturday was super long. But either way, right? So Sunday we're supposed to go do a meet and greet with a foster who's fostering a dog from a rescue. And so I just look at Courtney and go, hey, I really don't want to drive the hour and a half one way. Can this just be a you and Lily thing, mommy-daughter day? And she said, yeah, it's just a meet and greet, no big deal. So she leaves at 8:30, gets there at 10.
You got some Warzone time?
I get a text at 10:30. Can I bring the dog home? And I'm like, absolutely. And so, yeah, started doing all the fun stuff and got a new pupper, and she is adorable.
Ooh, she's cute. There's definitely like at least border collie and lab in there.
I thought she was a purebred good girl.
She's at least that. What's the name?
Willow. Yeah.
Willow. That's awesome.
Yep. So she is a rescue from a reservation in South Dakota, and
Ooh.
she just roamed around for the first 9 months or so of her life, and they picked her up, and she was in a foster home for a couple of months, and now she's here.
Oh, I didn't know she was a stray, essentially.
Yeah, on the res.
Oh shit.
Just roaming around.
So she's salt of the earth already at the small age of 1 year old.
Yeah. Got home today, and it's freezing here in Minnesota, but I was like, I'm gonna take her for a walk.
Yeah.
And she just loves it out there, trotting around in the snow, and
oh man,
the wind blows, and she just looks up, and yeah, no, she's great.
That's crazy.
Have you given your dog an internal voice that only you can hear and has a specific accent, or
no?
Because we all do that with our pets at some point.
We all do that.
I don't know. I don't think I ever did that with Bella.
Have you guys seen the video of the cute little girl who says snacks like really like harshly? It's like harsh on the ears. And
Nope.
she says it with a big old lisp. And she kind of yells it, but only says snacks. You're not familiar? Anyway, that's our voice for Jane. That's what we think she sounds like. Hey, speaking of, what's up, Jane?
All of our animals have always had some sort of British accent, even though they're Chihuahuas. So it's like, Daddy, can you give me a treat, please? I've been a very good dog.
I would like a treat.
Rub my belly. Rub it, Daddy.
Hey, fun times in the real household. That'll be awesome. New chapters. New chapters with dogs. Yeah. That's awesome. I got a big old 8-year-old over there. Jane. Here she is. Yep. She's laying on the Packer dog right now. Wish she wouldn't, but that's fine. That's fine.
Hey, she just knows what a good team is.
Well, talk about that. In my life, thank you for asking, I go to Mexico on Saturday.
Ow! Woo! And
Vacation freaking like number 2 in 8 years of marriage for my wife and I. Can't wait.
Overdue.
Can't wait.
Overdue.
Yep, Ma got us all hooked up with a sweet-ass resort. Leave Saturday morning. And I'm like...
How long are you there?
We're there till Friday. We're there till Friday, so 6 days.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like realizing how infrequent I do this, and it's giving me like a lot of anxiety. I'm like, what do I need? And I'm like, I just need fucking clothes, right? That's all I need.
And your passport.
Okay. Correct. We have that. I got that now.
Okay. The reason it's a joke for new listeners is because Alec has a long story you'll have to go back and find in our past episodes where he forgot his passport to Mexico.
I'll brief it.
He ended up in San Antonio.
I'll brief it.
Instead.
Yep. So this trip was supposed to happen this time last year. Night before we were supposed to leave. We were like, all right, let's grab those passports, which was the very first thing we discussed after we booked the trip. I said to my wife, I said, our passports are good, right? And just like that, both of us were like, yeah, they're fine. Nothing to worry about. So it wasn't until the day before that we decided to look at mine. I go down to the drawer where we keep our passports, and I found my expired passport. And I said, honey, where's my new passport? She said, what do you mean? I was like, this is my expired one. Anyway, we ended up in San Antonio, which was great. It was a lot of fun. We got some cool ghost stories out of it and some delicious food. And best hotel I've ever stayed at. So it worked out. And now we're going to Mexico. So it's happening.
Got those San Antonio spookies.
Correct. So I cannot wait. Wait. You guys? Well,
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Brandon, how's the week?
My week was a little different than your guys' week.
Oh.
But I will tell you what. It is weeks like this in everyone's life that you get to understand how strong you are. And that your world isn't crumbling.
And handsome.
And
handsome.
And somebody out there's handsome. And that's all that matters.
It's you. It's you, Brandon. It's strong and handsome.
Somebody give Trent a call.
Why?
He'll tell you how cute you are.
It's only when I wear those tight pants.
And other things.
And then you'll listen. You'll listen to him talk for like 30 minutes, and you'll realize it's not that bad. It could be worse.
It could be back there.
Or
it could be. I could be
call
living
one
in
of
Twin
us, and
Cities
we're
right
happy
now.
to talk to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
well, you guys, Doc was right in his predictions last week, namely with the Packers-Bears game, and I can feel your guys' pain, so I'm going to let you talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
I'll talk about it because I'm hurt inside and it needs to come out.
Talk about the damn game, please. I want to hear
Here's
all about
the thing.
it, and then I want to
There has
hear
been
what
a
we're thinking for the offseason.
There has been a trend in every single one of these Bear-Packer games this season, all three, where the Bears have been outcoached in the first half in every game. So all this talk about Matt LaFleur getting fired, all this crap, it is bullshit. You're not going to find a better coach to replace him with. That's number one. Number two, he outcoached Ben Johnson in the first half of that game. He outcoached him 21-3.
Yes.
Ben Johnson outcoached Jeff Hafley in the second half of that game. And just let them run wild. Now, did they do a lot of the right play calling on offense in the second half? No, they're trying to play conservative because they had a 17-point lead.
I get that.
And their defense could not stop anyone.
I get
every
that.
drive.
And playing conservatively when they did play conservative makes sense. And obviously hindsight's 20/20. But you have one guy going conservative, and then you have another guy going for it on his own damn 30. So it's funny how stupid one side of it looks and how smart the other side of it looks until the end of the game.
Yep.
Well, and this is where I disagree, right? Like, I think it was 5 minutes or so left in the fourth quarter, and Dobbs just made that amazing catch. Jordan Love just made that amazing throw.
Oh, my God.
Dobbs
I thought that sealed it.
On his fingertips.
I thought that sealed it.
And it should have. But you know what happened?
They passed. They kept passing.
Oh, I'm just going to hand the ball off. Well, no, they ran conservative. They turned it into, instead of going for the throat,
There's a
They
couple
just
early
kinda
down
like,
passes where
whatever.
they could have killed clock, because I think at that time you're still trying to kill clock. Well, maybe not. That was still early in the fourth. Maybe you're right.
Well, and
Maybe you're right.
especially with Chicago though mounting a comeback, like what do we do? I don't know. I felt a bad feeling in my stomach going into halftime
So did I.
when they panned to the sidelines. Jordan Love's all cheesing it up.
Yeah.
They're having a good time.
Taking it easy.
Yeah, we just won the game, boys. We're up 18.
Hey, didn't
No big
on the
deal.
same drive where Dobbs made that sick ass catch, isn't that the drive where Golden scored? Didn't they score on that drive?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Did they?
Yeah,
it was
that
the
goal- 'cause-
drives after where they got way too conservative and didn't try to do shit.
Yeah,
They
and I
scored on
just
that
don't-
drive, and I called my dad, essentially being like, "Well, that should do it, right? Wonder who they'll have next week." I said that. I said, "I wonder who they're going to end up with next week." I thought it was a sealed
I
deal.
just-
And
no,
then
I just think that we just were too relaxed. They felt like they already won the game.
they played like it. They played like they had won, and the Bears played for the entire 60 minutes. They tried until the end, and just like the regular season game with them, luck was on their side. Because I don't know, how much of it do you guys put on the kicker?
Oh, a lot. I
A
mean,
lot,
that's
right?
7
Yeah,
missed
exactly,
points.
I
That's
know.
a touchdown.
Everyone's like, "Oh, we hate to blame the kicker," but it's like, well, in a game like this,
Yeah, I mean, you add those 7 points back into it. Mm-hmm. We're not talking about the Bears going to the advancing the playoffs this week.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
again, I'm not going to sit here and make excuses and play this game of hypotheticals that could have, would have, should have happened.
It
The
does come
the
down
final
to-
score
Yeah.
was the final score.
I think it
and
comes down to
they
the
didn't
Bears
earn
tried
it.
harder for longer.
Yep, they didn't earn it.
Yeah.
Packers did not earn it.
So Doc, you were saying 3 straight years of 7th seed, 3 straight years of getting bounced in the first round, and I had forgot about this. That's 3. There's only been 3 years of a 7 seed, isn't that right?
No, I think it came about in like 2020 or so.
Before then, okay. Anyway, I like the playoff format. I'm not getting at anything there, but I like having a 7 seed and only one team getting the bye. But how are we feeling going into the offseason? I was gonna address the LaFleur thing. I've already seen a report that they're working on extending him.
Yep.
Like you said, Brandon and Doc, we talked about this briefly too. I think that's totally the right call. Yeah, he outcoached is correct for the second half of these games, like you were saying. That said, LaFleur's not out there kicking. He's not out there playing lackadaisical defense. And when you are up like that in a playoff game, at least for a majority of the second half, or until maybe they get close, playing conservative is the right call. It just is.
Yeah.
Especially when you have Jacobs. Just pound it.
Yeah, and a half healthy Jacobs too. I mean, he had the whole week and a half off and going into that game, so he had a little bit of juice in him. He looked good for when when they were running it in the first half, but they stopped running it effectively in the second half. I say effectively.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens this offseason. He's one of those players. Jacobs is one of those players. If they cut him, I think they saved what Dakota was $18 million.
Oh, wow.
I can find out.
Let's find out.
And then there's another handful of players. I mean, ultimately they could end up. I'd seen it the other day and I can't remember the source, but there's millions of dollars of savings by cutting some key players. Do I think we do that for everyone? No, I think hopefully there's some restructuring available, but.
If you do save that with Jacobs, would you guys prefer to move on? He's got a lot of miles on the tires. He was still very good this year. I don't think he had one 100-yard game. His yards per carry was a little lackadaisical. He's still great in the red zone, right? Especially inside the 5. He's still very good, right? But can you still justify the tag? He's another year closer to 30, and the amount of seasons where he's carried it 300 plus times, which he has again.
Yeah.
His, like I said, miles on the tires.
In Green Bay's not going to attract a lot of free agents, and they just generally don't because they don't have an owner and they don't have an aggressive owner. They have a town that in a state that's owning them. So it's hard, right? Like there's a reason why Philadelphia, with their bad weather in a big market, they can haul in these free agents. The Packers just can't. We have the money. It's just not the pull. The cities, if you've ever been to Green Bay, it's not like an attractive city for a superstar to come to, unless the superstar is super conservative in their life.
Or loves cheese and beer.
Or loves cheese and beer. But, I mean, again, I've lived in Green Bay for a couple of years. I know what it's like there. It's like I can't imagine having Aaron Rodgers type money or NFL type money and being like, yeah, this place is great. Can I go to the 3 bars downtown?
That's fair. And it's far away from Milwaukee, too, so it's not like you can stay in Milwaukee if you...
Yeah, it's 2 hours from Milwaukee, a couple hours from Madison. There's not... I mean, you're kind of on an island out there.
Never thought about that. Where do where does Love, who's making $50 million, where's he living in Green Bay to be next to the facilities?
He's probably living... So like Rodgers, he lived in this little town called Swamico. He lived in some other little towns too. Like he's still trying to sell his house in Green Bay. Who's going to buy that thing? You know what I mean? Like
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love bought his own little slice of heaven up there, and as he should. There's a lot of beautiful neighborhoods, a lot of money coming through that city, but again, it's just not a huge superstar like big market city that you would want to have if you're an NFL player.
Sure. At the same time, though, maybe the players who do choose to come there are going there for the right reasons and aren't worried about a nightlife or something like that, right?
But the pick of the litter to find those types of players is thin.
Sure.
What do you got for numbers, Dakota?
Man, so going into next year, the Green Bay Packers are currently $10 million over the cap. So if they were to cut Josh Jacobs pre-June 1st, they would save 8. If they wait till after June 1st, they'll save 11.
Okay.
I can probably guarantee that they will cut Trayvon Diggs.
Sure.
Because his cap number next year is $15 million.
It's huge. Yeah, they want a depth for the playoff run, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, they got to restructure him or move him, because you just can't. And they suffer no dead money too if they cut him. So
right.
Other people that just kind of stand out to me that you save a ton of money that I just don't understand. I mean, post June 1st, you save $20 million by moving on from Rashawn Gary. I know we all like him, but
he has a second contract. He's already that old.
His cap.
No, I mean, not like he's old, but I thought he was still
$28 million.
Oh shit! I thought he was still rookie contract.
No, I think they re-signed him like a season or two ago.
And the biggest.
So I know he can be kind of inconsistent, but especially when he had Parsons on the other side, wasn't he kind of killing it?
Yeah, but
sure.
Parsons for the next couple of years.
Does that justify his $30 million cap hit?
Fair.
The other thing, which is a player I hated that they signed this most recent offseason, was Aaron Banks.
Lineman,
$25 million, and a cap hit for him is stupid.
And he's no good?
He's trash. He's always been trash. I hated him.
Lineman, right?
Yeah.
Well,
sort of.
anyways.
Or Cone.
But if you wanna look where the grass is greener, just turn right over here to Minnesota, baby.
Yeah.
Who's currently projected to be $44 million over the cap.
Hold up. Yeah, baby.
So you guys got some moves to make. You guys can pretty much kiss Brian O'Neill goodbye.
Oh, that sucks. No way. We should restructure him. We should really restructure him.
I would bet money Jonathan Grenard's gone.
Yep, because Dallas Turner started coming on, and we still have the Gink. Oh, Grenard's great though.
So between those two guys alone,
you're probably right.
You'd save $38 million.
Okay.
So you still have to cut in someone else.
Yeah.
T.J. Hawkinson's probably gone. Aaron Jones
and that should
gone.
happen. We need to get off his contract. That should happen. He's a good
Hawkinson,
player, but not for that money, I think.
Hawkinson, Jones, probably move on from
Aaron Jones. Yeah, we restructured him, so I don't know.
You still have $14 million cap hit.
He played just as many games as J.J. McCarthy this year.
Seriously, though. 10?
No,
Yeah.
not
a little
that
over
many.
half.
And then the other one that kind of sticks out here, just looking at your guys' numbers, would be Ryan Kelly.
Yeah, who
he could stay on the field.
and he should. Sure, this is the couch analysis, but the amount of concussions for this guy, he should probably hang it up.
Yeah,
he should probably hang it up.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, all of those guys you mentioned should probably. Something's going to need to happen there, and they probably will not be with the team. The one that will hurt the most is obviously Grenard. Silver lining is Dallas Turner started to come on finally. And at the same time, I'm down to give Gink all the money he wants. This dude's so good. He's so smart. Love that guy.
Well, good news
You
for
don't
you
have
is
any
he's
money.
signed.
Yeah, I know exactly. Sign him, give him more money. That's my point.
You have him under contract, or you have him.
I think he signed a 2-year last offseason.
Yeah, next year's his last
Yep.
year.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have a bunch of void years where you spread money out.
Well, I think first things first, the Vikes need to worry about drafting good players. Take it from there.
Sounds like a repetitive comment from somebody on this show.
It's apparently easier said than done for my team. Okay. That said, where do what do the Packers need to address in the offseason? First things first, right? Get healthy. They lost their 2 best players outside of Jordan Love. So get healthy. What do they need to address?
Packers?
Yeah.
Trenches, if you ask me.
Which
They
side?
need to address the
Both?
trenches.
Both?
Sides. Pick a side. I mean, we can't stop the run.
That's
to
true.
save our
You had
lives.
no pass rush after Parsons went down.
Nope.
What about Van Ness? What's his deal? Is he rookie contract still? He had a sack in the playoff game.
I think he's coming up on year 3.
Okay. Comfortable with him
Cody-
starting opposite if you lose Gary?
Yeah, I mean, he'll be fine. He's not going to be a game breaker.
Okay.
But he's, I think they're going to go. I think, knowing Green Bay, watching them for my entire life, they are not making any splash offensive moves in the second round of the draft when they can possibly get somebody. It's going to be best available player, most likely trenches. They need to address corner.
Yeah. Yep. Same
Liabilities there.
Yep.
I would say defense first, and then definitely offensive linemen. They got to be able to open up those gaps for the running backs.
True.
And I think Dobbs might be gone too after this year.
Ooh, really? How do you feel about that?
I mean, we have so many ones. It's fine.
What about Watson? Or did they sign him? They signed him. That's right. He's signed.
Yeah, Watson's
And honestly,
good.
how he looked after, I thought that was stupid at first. How he looked coming back from injury, even. Mm-hmm. Great signing, I think.
Yeah, you get Watson. Golden looked good in the last game he played. I mean,
So I was going to say that's a silver lining, and I honestly felt he should, just seeing with him with the ball in his hands, with balls in his hands.
Yeah,
I always thought they should try to do more with him, and maybe there was other parts where he was still struggling, maybe in blocking or just whatever the hell else. But that should be a silver lining. He looked great in the playoffs. He looked great against the Bears.
They'll have Reed again next year. They're going to have Kraft back from injury. Their offense is going to be fine. Running back, if they move off of Josh Jacobs and they decide, I don't know what the contract is going to be for Emmanuel Wilson.
Is he up for a second? Yeah. Do they just keep him and move on from?
He looked so good when he was spelling for.
He did. He looked
for
super
Jacobs.
good.
He looked very explosive.
Mm-hmm. And what about Marshawn Lloyd? Is he?
Marshawn Lloyd's not going to be a thing.
He can't stay healthy, right?
He has not played one game. That's done.
Is that true?
He's toast.
Oh wow.
I mean, the hype train on him is left the building, if you ask me.
That sucks.
They probably they get a 4th or 5th round running back out of the draft this year, but I think the 2nd, 3rd, and potentially 4th rounds are going to be addressed in defense and in offensive line. Dakota, thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I think off-season priorities is depending on what he wants, Quay Walker's a free agent right now.
That's a big one.
Yeah, it is a big one. You want him back, right?
He really turned it on this year, yeah. And so, I would be for bringing him back. I think he had a little bit of diva moments in his career early on, but what Georgia player doesn't? So.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, he had some stupid penalties that cost him some games, and then he cried in the tunnel. That was him, huh?
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
But this year was good. So maybe he matured and realized what being a pro is, and so I would be for signing him and bringing him back. So if they don't, either way, they need to address the linebacker position and figure that out. And then, like Brandon said, cornerback. I think having Parsons on the field makes all the corners better. But he's not going to be on the field for the first 4 weeks. So they need to address that, and I think you just have to look at the defense. No run defense. So what does the interior D line look like? Do the young guys get better in the off season, and we don't have to address it? Then great.
I do think you can't. Like, I know every team deals with injuries. I do think you can't overstate the fact that you guys lost Kraft and Parsons.
Right.
Literally two of the best players in the league.
Talk about our heart and our soul.
Yeah, on both sides of the ball. Like, so that, again, every team struggles with injuries, and that's never an excuse. But literally, the last two you would choose to be injured for the Packers would be those two.
It's like going to Culver's, ordering a large cheese curd, ripping that thing open, and there's no cheese in it.
It's just a fucking curd.
What's the point of living?
That's all the Packers are. They're not cheese. They're just a curd.
We're just
Without
bread.
those guys.
Nobody likes bread by itself.
Need some cheese. Need some hot melty cheese. Kraft cheese. Am I right? Am I right, guys?
That's right.
Kraft yak and cheese.
So, no, I think you got to look at linebacker, interior, defensive line. Defensive line as a whole if you move on from Rashawn Gary because of the contract. And then on offense, you have to address backup pieces, right? If you keep Josh Jacobs, who's the backup running back because Wilson's a free agent? Who's the backup quarterback going to be because Malik Willis is a free agent?
Oh, Malik too, yeah. And he probably showed enough where someone there's going to be either
he should get a starting job next year.
Yeah.
At least a shot at one.
Oh man, I would love to bring him in.
You know
for
where I
some
think he needs to
competition.
go is I think he needs to go to Miami. I think that's a really good fit for him.
Miami will want him. The Saints might look into him, although they'll have a top pick. Vikes should look at him.
I would look wherever John Harbaugh goes.
Ooh, Giants, yeah.
Atlanta.
Titans.
I guess the Giants are probably trying Jackson Dart for now. So maybe not.
Sure.
Dart's
fine.
Yep. So maybe not the Giants. Okay.
I mean, back to the Titans. It's possible.
Raiders, even though they have the number 1 pick, so they probably go Fernando, huh?
Yeah. I think Harbaugh is going to end up in Atlanta, and he might like Penix enough. He might not,
Yeah, but when you've got Lamar Jackson as this mobile quarterback who can really do a lot with his legs, can Penix really be a little bit of that?
Yeah. Penix didn't run for shit, which surprised me. He does not run at all.
Yeah.
He runs like less than Kirk runs, which is not true, but
you could trade Kirko. Somebody will want Kirko.
Yeah, and Kirk will want another chance somewhere, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh, there's going to be some shakeups. It's going to be good. It's going to be good stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy with all the receivers. I'm happy with the tight end group. So yeah, it's just figuring out backups on the offensive side, some starters on defense.
Yeah.
Running back is probably the most glaring offensive position.
And then, do we really want to stick with McManus?
No, they already released him.
Oh, they did.
Oh, they did. Yeah. Oh, poor guy.
No.
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 Yeah, he probably made $1 million. That's
thoughts and prayers to you, McManus. Time to hang him up, brother.
I want that to be a clip. No. That's good. All right. Any final thoughts on the Packers season? Another 7 seed bounds first round of the playoffs.
Nope. Do have a question about your Vikings.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta find the right sound clip for this.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see here. Okay, here we go. We'll talk about your guy, Addison.
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
Yeah, he's on the agenda. We apparently got a pretty smart kid on our hands. Arrested for the 3rd off season in a row. First for speeding in his new Lambo. Then for some type of DUI. Pulled over on the side of the road, passed out. Booze, weed, whatever.
We've been there. I get it.
Right. And now trespassing. Refusing to leave the casino when he was asked. Which, Doc, you can sympathize. All right?
Yeah.
So, they're apparently fighting this one, but there's very little detail so far. But yeah, look at him go. Honestly, silver lining, that probably decreases trade value and also decrease the second contract he's going to get. So shit, he just became cheaper in my opinion.
Or he could.
Yeah, do it again.
Breaking the law, asshole!
He should stop breaking the law. He really should. If he wants a career in the end. And honestly, like I know this was just a bad year for the offense all around, and it starts with the quarterback position. But Addison, who's been incredibly sure-handed his first couple years in the league, dropped a shit ton of passes this year. Like some easy ones. He dropped a touchdown, at least one. When he's on it, he's great. But it was, and I don't know. I question how much to make that a point with his game this year when even Jefferson was dropping uncharacteristic ones and whatever else. But hey, Jefferson still got 1,000 yards. That was cool.
Barely.
But he did it. He totally did it.
He drugged that thing across the line, huh?
His second 100-yard game of the year against the Packers backups. But he did it. He got it. Sticking with the Vikes, Brian Flores is interviewing for the Washington Commanders defensive coordinator job today. To which I say, what the fuck? That sucks.
I like that. I
hate that. Hate that so much.
I like that a whole lot.
Taking off the doomer glasses, maybe he's just gauging his market. Or he's using it as leverage to get more money from the Vikes. And if that's the case, fucking give it to him. All the money he wants. I don't give a shit. Give him the money.
Maybe he's trying to attach himself to a young quarterback that's going to be a winner.
You know, Brandon, maybe that's the case. In which case, you couldn't blame him.
So,
I would hate if he were to make a lateral move, but if he's telling the Vikes guys, like, hey, we need to do something about the quarterback or I'm going to take another job. I want a chance to win. In which case, they better do whatever the hell it takes to make a seriously, like, I don't know, make him happy. Make this dude happy. Keep him.
His team has come out and said that he's in D.C. interviewing for the defensive coordinator position.
Yes.
Is this not a smokescreen for the most obvious fit in the NFL right now for him to become a head coach? How far away is Pittsburgh from D.C.?
Few hours.
Is he really interviewing for the head coach position
in Pittsburgh? I mean, he was their D coordinator, right? So, shit, maybe he loved it there so much that he... But they don't have a quarterback right now. Well,
that makes the most sense. He could go there.
And decide on his quarterback, yeah. Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised that hasn't been announced yet, honestly. Very, very surprised that hasn't been announced yet. That there was, I think he was interviewing somewhere else for something else. But this would be, yes, the guys you brought up, Doc, losing Grenard would suck. The biggest loss would absolutely be losing Flores.
God, and then he takes Grenard to Pittsburgh. Signs Malik Willis to be the quarterback.
And then they do really good. I'd be like, fuck! I'd be so upset. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Well, we spoke Sam Darnold killing it into existence, so maybe we speak that into existence, too.
I'm riding that one to the end. That's my only final hope here. For preseason predictions is Sam Darnold winning the Super Bowl.
I understand.
Which was a joke. It was a joke at the time.
Total joke. I know.
But I have got my saddle on that horse and I am riding it to the end.
At this point, I am rooting for Sammy. I really am. I'm rooting for Darnold.
You shouldn't.
And,
you shouldn't.
Well, as a Vikings fan,
Why not?
why not? I wish we kept him, but look at the turnaround. Look at the turnaround this guy's had.
We will defecate on you so bad if that happens.
Yeah, that's true. You are going to just
two,
never live it down.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
if we want to talk about pooping, then let me ask again, because I was pressured by my group chat to ask this. I was going to take it easy this week and wait till next week, but now I'm going to ask it.
Go ahead.
So are we seeing real time how dynasties are built? Is this a dynasty?
In Seattle?
In Green Bay.
Fuck off.
That's what I thought. All right. Pooping over. We're done pooping on each other. No more pooping on each other.
At least they have a playoff run of some sort to talk about.
Yeah. Do you know